Hi everybody, and welcome to our channel, Learning Through Life. Those of you that are new to our channel, my name is Andrea, and our channel is about homeschooling and homesteading and just generally finding any learning opportunity that we can as we go about our daily life. Today's vlog is about a journey that our family is getting ready to go on, and we wanted to bring you along with us. This could be great or it could be an epic fail, but either way it's a journey and we're going to learn from it. So we have a small homestead, about 1/4 of an acre, and we currently have chickens, which we've done really well with for about the past 4 years, and we're branching out into rabbits. I've had rabbits as a child, but I've never bred rabbits or really raised them on a homestead, and I definitely haven't done it in the ways that we're looking to do it. So it's going to be something new and exciting, and we just kind of want to show you what we're doing. Maybe you can learn through our successes and our failures, and hopefully we'll learn a lot too. So I guess the first question is, why rabbits? Well, like I said, we've done chickens, and that's kind of like the first homesteading thing that you try, and we did really well with it, and the kids have enjoyed it, and my husband and I have enjoyed it, and we're still enjoying it, and they're giving us great eggs. But we have such a small homestead that we're limited as to what animals we can homestead with right now, and we want to continue to learn and continue to have new experiences and scale up, but we have to start small. And so rabbits are small, but at the same time they are beneficial to our homestead, and we'll get to that in a minute. And they do provide another income opportunity for a small business, kind of like a side hustle, and they are a great opportunity for my kids to be involved with the homestead. So the first reason that we're looking at doing rabbits is small scale. We don't have to have a lot of space for them. We don't have to have a lot of expenses for them. They're pretty low maintenance, pretty low cost, and it's a great starter animal for a homestead, just like chickens. We garden, and the kids are involved in that too. And the best fertilizer for your garden is, or one of the best fertilizers is rabbit manure. And rabbit manure is considered a cold manure, so it can be used directly on the garden. There's no composting that has to take place. You can compost it, and it's great, but you don't have to. You can put it directly on your garden, and it is fantastic for your fruits and your vegetables and everything that you're growing in there. It is also something that you can sell. You can actually sell rabbit poop, and it is something that gardeners love. So that may be an opportunity for a side business, or possibly my kids, a little entrepreneurial activity for them. Like I said, we homeschool, so that's a great skill to learn when you're homeschooling. But yes, manure is going to be great for our garden. So we love animals that can contribute and give back, like our chickens give back, and we want the bunnies to be able to give back too. The second reason is I would like to get my kids involved in some 4-H clubs and activities, and we don't have room for a horse, and I know if we do horse stuff they're gonna want a horse, but we do have room for rabbits, and it's something that they can begin with 4-H and then can kind of continue on their own. If they want to show rabbits, if they want to try their hand at breeding rabbits, I don't know, this could take us a lot of different places, and I'm excited to see where it ends up. So 4-H is a great activity, a great program for the kids. This would give my children a starting point with the 4-H program. Speaking of my children, I have 4 beautiful children. My husband and I absolutely adore them, and they are becoming more and more responsible with homestead chores. And as they've done really, really well with the chickens, we feel that they are ready to continue to have more responsibility, and they're really, really excited about having rabbits. It will definitely be something that they can be hands-on with. I really don't have to worry too much about them getting hurt or hurting the rabbits, because they're at older ages now, and at least my older 2 are, and they can be very hands-on. I think it's a great opportunity to teach responsibility, to teach about different animals and their needs. how we as homesteaders need to make sure that we're being responsible and taking care of them. This is a fantastic opportunity for my kids. And I just want to encourage everybody that it really doesn't matter how much space you have, it's just how you use it. We've been very blessed to be able to use our small little plot of land very strategically and have quite a bit of space. We eventually would love to have more land and have goats and other animals. And this is a way for us to start small, to learn about breeding and the good and the bad that comes along with that, and raising other animals, and trial and error on a small scale. And so this video is going to show you how we're getting started with that. And you'll see that most of the stuff in this video is actually reclaimed, reused, salvaged things, just to cut costs and be good stewards of our land. Why send it to the dump if we can reuse it and repurpose it? So you'll see a lot of that in this video. I hope you enjoy it. Give us your comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And if you have any tips or pointers, or if you've done this before, I'd love to hear what you have to say. And I hope you enjoy it. So this is the rabbit enclosure that we're working on. My husband was fortunate enough to actually find this on a junk haul. Somebody was using it for chickens, and he thought of me and knew that I could probably use it here on our tiny little homestead. So he brought it home, and it is going to make the perfect rabbit run for this endeavor that we are getting ready to embark on. So yesterday we put together the frame, and now I'm starting to do the chicken wire along the bottom. And right now I've actually just got it tacked with zip ties. So I want to make sure that it's really secure, that it's predator proof, and that the rabbits won't be able to chew on them. And if we decide to breed rabbits in the future, that the babies won't get out through any little holes or anything. So right now it's just tacked in place to see if I have enough, because everything that we're using right now is either stuff that we had or stuff that was given to us. You can homestead on a budget. It's kind of gloomy out, but we're gonna make the most of today. So later on today, I'm hoping if it doesn't rain that I'll come back out and work a little bit more on the wire. I'm doing chicken wire along the top because I don't really have to worry too much about the top being predator proof. We don't really have many predators, especially because we've got a big tall 6-foot fence. But I do want the bottom to be predator proof, safe from dogs, cats, raccoons, anything like that. We do have a dog. He's great with animals, but you never know. So we just want to make sure that it is predator proof, that we do our part in keeping these little bunnies safe. We are planning on getting them anytime between now and spring. I'd like to wait until it gets a little bit warmer, but we're going to take you guys along on the journey. Good job. If today is Tuesday, what was yesterday?
Monday.
And if today is Tuesday, what's tomorrow?
Monday.
High five.
Yeah.
School with Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we counting to 5? Oh, did you see one?
Yes.
Where?
Oh, right there.
You found 2 more. Okay, so Juliana's practicing on some of her language arts. How's it going, kiddo?
Good.
Good. Very good. And then she'll do a little bit of reading and answer some questions, all that good stuff. Great job.
Thank you.
So it's the middle of winter right now, and we've had some snow actually last week, a little bit of snow, and our ground is still pretty cold, so we really can't be planting anything outside, but we can start inside. So I am starting my seedlings, and I'll show you what that looks like. I planted them last week, and I've actually already got some sprouts. So they are in the kitchen because it's the main hub, and that's where everything happens, is in the kitchen. This is my seedling starter area. Got just a rolling cart in the sliding glass door, so it gets nice and sunny during the day. And so we've actually already got some little sprouts coming up, and I'm trying to save my strawberries so they don't die, so they're in here, and I've got some basil. But they're doing great, and hopefully in the spring we'll be able to transplant these guys out to the garden and have a nice garden growing.
looks like I have a lot of this chicken wire to put up around the outside. So I'm gonna skip to when that is done. May or may not be today, but I will show you guys when that is up, and when I get the cage fasteners, the metal fasteners, to actually really hold it in place. Like I said, right now I'm just tacking it up with some zip ties. So I'll let you know when that's all done. We just got the chicken wire on the top. The poultry netting is essentially what it is. And it's just, again, roughly around until I get those ties. But I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like. The reason I did this so rough is because all of these materials were already used by someone else. So I didn't know if I had enough to cover it. I didn't know if I didn't want to put a side on and it was too long and then cut it and realize, oh wait, that was for a longer side. So we just kind of tacked it down until I knew where everything was going to go. And then I will come back, I will cut off all the excess, I will put the little metal ties on there and make sure that it's really, really sturdy. Sorry, my son, you'll see him in the background. He decided to fall down in a mud puddle and his backside is all muddy. So we're gonna go inside and take care of that in just a second. Boys will be boys, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what I did. Juliana was a huge help with all this. All right, so we've got the poultry netting up top here. Like I said, there's extra hanging over everywhere, and we'll cut that off. It's just zip tied all over. Yep. But it is on there nice and tight. I do have to figure out something with the door because we realized that the extra that I folded over here so that there wouldn't be a gap actually makes it so that it won't lock. So I got to figure something else out there, but that's okay. We'll get that. So this whole thing is covered in the top with the poultry netting, and then I do want to put poultry netting up top too, and then cover it with the tarp. But I have to do that another day. And then in here, you can't really see it very well, but there's poultry netting on the ground too, because we are colony raising. Well, we're going to attempt to colony raise our rabbits, and I want them to be able to dig and everything, but I don't want them to be able to dig out. So we will put the netting down first, and then we will put more dirt on top with some boxes and things that they can get in, and they'll be semi-buried, like they're kind of like hills that they can go in, and little hobbit holes. And I'm hoping that that will be perfect for them and they'll be really happy. So we are going to try and colony raise our rabbits. So we wanted to give them a space where they could be as close to nature as possible. So they'll be able to dig and they'll be able to burrow, and we're going to have some nesting boxes in there where they can get all comfy and cozy and cool off in the summer and warm in the winter. So that'll be all in there. But that is our plan, and that's what we've started so far. So we'll keep updating you as we do more and more on the little rabbit run. Sorry, I've got a very noisy chicken right now. She's letting me know that it is evening. But that's where we're at right now. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and we will take you along on this journey with us as we embark on rabbit raising. May the Lord bless you and keep you.
Have a good day. Bye.